Hi again. Welcome to part 2 of this week's feedback video critiques. Let's take a look at Kira's work now. Put myself out of the way. And Kira, saw what you were saying about your husband, Bob, and what a great model he was for you this week. So let's take a look at your pictures. I'm going to go right to your folder. This one's Bob and Wood. That spelling is funny. So we've got this really shallow depth of field in this image. So we can see all the texture on his beard and his hair. And then we've got this little one random piece of wood that came into the shot. How funny. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh my goodness. And I love the color of his shirt. It works so well with his eyes. I bet you chose that, Kira, that shirt for him. And I think you made some smart choices here. I like the quote-unquote Rembrandt lighting, but we've got it coming from both sides. So how cool. And so even in his eyes, I can see we've got lighting from both directions in the room. And yeah, this is a great portrait. The only thing that bothers me is this little, this little bit of clarity here. I think without that clarity, this would be really perfect. So I think I would maybe blur that out. And if you need to know how to do that, please just let me know. It's just a tool in Photoshop. And we could just totally blur that out with the blur tool and make this photo even better. And this is Bob's serious face. Oh my. Again, super handsome. I love the symmetry of this photo. So good. So perfectly symmetrical. And in this photo, his hair is, really well groomed. Maybe wear some gel in there today. And this eye is just spectacularly lit. I absolutely love the seeing the window in his eye. That goes back to really portraiture from, I was just talking about Rembrandt, but we used to see, a window just like this with the four parts and the different panes in the glass, and it just makes this portrait look classic. I love seeing the texture of the skin. And guys, you can have texture in your skin. Girls, not so much. We're supposed to be poreless and no texture whatsoever. But this is really quite lovely. And I think, I see Kip and your husband as well. So kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see, get the full picture out of everyone. And let's look at this one. This is the shop portrait. Again, so handsome. Yeah, I really like this one. I like the composition of it. I like the framing. I like the shallow depth of field. I like how the colors are working together. This color of his shirt is really bringing out his eye color. And we've got light from just one direction. So I think this is wonderful. I think you've really captured kind of like the essence of his personality in this photo. So well done, Kira. Well done. Now let's take a look at your contact sheet. Okay, so here is the color version of Bob's black and white, the serious face. Lovely. Very well lit. You got to look a little bit more into Rembrandt lighting so you can see how classic this is. And then I see you tried a little bit darker, so maybe a slower shutter speed. Down. Very personable. It's nice, you know, how you can feel the ease that you have between each other. So I really enjoy that. He seems very relaxed with you, and that's not always very easy to get when you're shooting portraits. But apparently you guys have got it. I love this 3/4 view. And this angle is really familiar to me. I love that shallow depth of field. I love the colors. This is really great. You know, I don't know if you're going to think this is weird or not, but it reminds me of Van Gogh's, one of Van Gogh's self-portraits. Let me just show you that.